Well, good morning everyone, and how are we all doing today? This is Charles, the Cyber Magician, back again with Ultimate Dirt. Just talking with one of the guild members right now. And I'm gonna hide that away. Oh, he's really talking this morning. Okay, so here we do. Now, Ultimate Dirt's here in the marketplace running around, and I received an invitation from a guild officer from the Guildless Guild to join their guild, and I've accepted it. And one of the things that happened is all the benefits that you get. Now, if you had seen some of my other videos with Ultimate Dirt running around, you would have noticed in the top left-hand corner of the screen the benefits that he has with him. And that's up here on the left-hand side. And they were only about 4 or 5 of them up here. And look at the ones I have now. These are the guild benefits that I've been able to receive since today, and only today, that I've joined the guild. And these are all the benefits. And if you want to take a really good look at it, let's bring up his information. There's Ultimate Dirt, Paladin, Champion, Male, Dragonborn, Guildless Guild, that's what I'm a member of. These are all the benefits that he has. So this is significant. These are really going to make a change. And if you had seen what his stats were before, you'd have noticed that everything was about 3 to 4 points lower than this. So if I move my mouse over, his base for dexterity is only a 10. My effects that I get from the guild is a +2. My strength is a maximum +5. So he's got quite a few benefits that's been given to him by the guild. So that's really cool. Nice thing is, if you look at the number up here, you notice these are counting down. These are your resistance to elements, and you only get those for about an hour. The other ones, all these other buffs that you get, are 4 hours and 59 minutes. That's a lot of gaming when you go. So, here in the marketplace, I'm running around, and this is our teleporter. This is our landing area for our ship. So I can go up to the door, airship access. It takes me up to my ship. Ta-da! And here we are on board the ship. So our ship, being a level 200 guild, this is one of the biggest ships in the game. And you can see from where I'm standing here on the plank, make sure I don't fall off, is this thing is bloody huge. Look at the size of this sucker. But what you don't see is just how big it is inside. To get the guild's benefits, this is the amenity bar. And if you want to, you can click on the amenity bar, and it's going to redo all your benefits here. Except the elemental ones and the other ones. And that's a whoops area. So what you have to do is, when you get on board a ship, is that you can go over to the airship access, and it's going to show you how many decks are actually there. And we're going to take a look here at first level deck. So here we are down on board the ship. We can't see out, the windows are frosted. Yeah, let's move. So here is the proving ground. There's a control box here, and you can talk to any one of these people. Don't need to, because we already got all the benefits from the amenity bar. And those are the ones we automatically get. So this is the 12, and we get the benefits from there. That's the floating rock garden. This is the Shrine of Experience for monks. But each one of these gives you a benefit. Now we don't have to go through all of it, simply because up top is what we get. The amenity bar. It gives you all of this stuff. So this is just for information. This is what it looks like. I mean, it's pretty cool. This is a hell of a large ship, and it's got some pretty cool stuff in it. Is it a forge? I mean, how many ships do you know have a forge in it? Training area. And what's that? Get buffs. There we are. So it's pretty huge. And we even have, ta-da, a hot tub. We have a hot tub on board ship. That's pretty good. This is a real fancy hot tub. So as you go through the ship, it's going to show you what's available on each level. And investigate it. Take a look at, if you join a guild, take a look at what benefits they do have. And as you get familiar with them, you're going to realize just how big a change in your character you're actually going to do. So this is our third level deck, and this is one of the important ones. Green Steel Crafting Hall. So this is where you can go to craft your green steel weapons from Meridia. Instead of going out to Meridia and running through the raid out there, you can actually come on board your ship with your crafting ingredients in the bank and go to each one of these locations and actually craft a green steel weapon. You don't have to go back through the raid to each one of those shrines to get it. And here we are. This is the Altar of Devastation. Click on it. There is all the members. Now, click on it here. Superior Focus of Earth. So if I want to add a earth element to a green steel weapon, I would go right here. And as you can see, this is all the components here. Click on Forge and make it. So with all the ingredients from Meridia, I can actually craft my green steel weapons out here. Each one of these is different. Each one is a different level. So it's going to allow you step by step to create your green steel weapon. And it's just a matter of going through each one and investigating it, and then deciding on what effects you want on your green steel weapon. Here, this is the Altar of Fecundity. You can combine your Shavra stones together. This is one of those stones you get for each one of the quests out in the Vale. And then you can craft it all together to make your components, and then, ta-da, create that green steel weapon. And they have them all there. I mean, there's 8 pages here. Oh, there we are. They're all there. So here's green steel weapon creation, which is cool. So I don't have to go running around the Vale. I don't have to do that raid every time I want to create a weapon. I can go here to my guild ship, if you have it, and do it. This is the Kenneth Crafting Hall. Now the Kenneth Crafting Hall is a little different because it's part of the Crafting Hall in House K and then House C. So you can have your item deconstruction here, and you can take an item. And everybody knows this. Well, hopefully they do. Oops. That's an original equipment, so I can't use that. Let's try this one. There we are. So I can destroy it, or I can dissolve it down into components that I can then use to create other weapons with crafting. So my crafting ability allows me to do different things. So this is bound shards. So if I make a shard here of fire, for instance, or a level shard, it is bound to your account and you can't sell it, which is a pain. There's the craft woman. I can talk to her and I can get the deconstruction materials, or I can get a soul bag. And that's for using the spell Trap the Soul. So each one of these allows me then to add different effects onto that particular weapon for bound items, unbound items. Unbound items, I can craft a weapon effects along with the shards, and I can sell them on the auction house. So this is pretty cool. This is major. This allows me to make weapons that are very powerful for that particular level, which is level 12. Let's go down one level lower. Now, when you get aboard a ship, one of the things you want to do is you want to run around your ship and find out what it actually has, but you also want to bind your soul. So let's take a look at that. This is our epic area and our heroic hirelings. So we can talk to these guys and get our hirelings that we need. On the other side, we have the Ryan Express, the auctioneer, and our post office. Go down further, Go to the right. What do I have here? A bar. Okay. Pawn your weapons. You can sell stuff here. On the other side here is one of the ones that is most the banquet hall. The banquet hall is important because you have this young lady right here. Hello, dear. This is your spirit binder, so I can talk to her, and if I die in battle, when I die, I can resurrect back here on board ship. That's extremely important because it allows me very quickly to resurrect myself, heal back up, and then use the amenity bar to get all my buffs back. Because remember, most of the buffs that you get are temporary, and you will lose them if you die. Not cool. Let's go down to the cargo hold. So the cargo hold. Down the cargo hold is all the buffs that are specific to certain functions, such as your elemental resists. So if we go down here and use each one of these, they will add 30 points to your resistance, which is pretty cool. What really happens here is if I am a low-level character, such as Helmet Dirt here, these resists pretty much negate any of the electrical or elemental spells cast at you because your resistance is high enough to remove any and all damage. So if I'm going to level 2, 3, and 4 quests, and he casts lightning bolt at me, I can stand there, take the lightning bolt in the chest, wave at him, and say, that didn't work. No damage. That's pretty cool. And we have our training dummy down here, which gives us an extra 5% on our XP. I don't have to use it because I already have it down here. Ta-da! Grading learning bonus is there. And over here, the experience shrine. 5% bonus from the guild. Yay! 5%. You add that 5% to the gem you get out of the graveyard. It adds up. Makes another 10%. And we have each one of the people over here. We have the auctioneer, the post office, the barkeep, and the bank. Let's take a look here. This is all the stuff I have in the bank. So because I'm a low-level character, this stuff that I get is level 30. I mean, look. Found a character, level 30. I'm not dragging that crap around with me. I have a limited space. I've only got 3 bags, so I'm not going to carry around all this stuff because I can't use it. So if you can't use it, why drag it around? Put it in the bank where it belongs. Same with crafting storage. Same idea. When you look at your bags, you go in your bag and go, okay, I got a tiny bag. That tiny bag is only going to hold 12 items. After that, it's going to accumulate in my inventory. It's a pain, so I drop it back here in the bank. Shared bank account. Shared bank account is a little different. This is all the equipment that I'm particularly hoarding right now. And I got 4 pages of this crap. Yes, I should go through and weed some of the stuff out. And you'll notice here on page 3, sliding down, we have these experience points crystals. That one's 15,000 experience points. Yes, I've been accumulating these. These are from the benefits I get for being a VIP, which is called daily dice. I'm going to show you how it works right now. Down here by Helmet Dirt's icon, we have this little diamond down here. I have a free roll for daily dice. So this is my daily dice here. Click on silver. This is what you can get for your daily dice in silver. So 100 experience points to the jackpot down here, which is 1,500 experience points, depending upon your roll. I don't know if they're doing this, or it just seems to me there's really a lot of them that roll from 1 to 20, which means I get 100 experience points. I really don't get that many rolls at all with the high numbers. So let's see what we get today. Oh, 300 experience points. Yes, and 2 potions of heroism. Cool. So I look over here. There's the gem, 300 experience, and there is the potion of heroism. That's cool. However, we have the gold side. If I click on that, it's quite a bit different. The gold side starts off at 1,000 XP to 15,000 XP, plus other benefits including tomes. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking the main tomes. You can get tomes out of this for free. It does cost you, if you don't have this benefit once a week, be having the gold roll, it costs you 15 shards. Now I've got 437 shards here. So, shall we try 15? Sure, why not? Let's see what we get. 2,000 experience points and 5 potions of greater heroism. Whoa, I got heroism and greater heroism. What a nice day. Pardon me about that. Okay, so there's the roll and it cost me, and you notice the number down here decreased. So you have that total. Now I can spend more and take another roll, cross my fingers and see what I get. I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to use the first one, which is going to give them the 300 experience points. The other one for the 2,000, drop it in the bank. Okay. There we go. That should take care of that cough. So, as you're running around, you have all these benefits on board ship. And when you're down here, you can actually talk to these guys here and get other benefits. So you talk to them, they will cast other spells on you. These spells have a 1 hour limit, and they will go away if you die. Same as the elemental ones. They go away if you die in a quest. So you have to be careful. But they're nice. I mean, all of these benefits you get at low levels are really, really nice. Do you need to do them at upper levels? Normally speaking, the answer is no. I don't waste my time coming down here to do that because at higher levels, I normally run around with a higher resistance to elements than the 30 points I get here. But what we're going to do now, we're going to show you the other side of the benefits of joining a guild. Captain, I'd like to go to House Condark, please. Please drop me off. Thank you. House K. Now, what am I doing in House K? What does my joining a guild have anything to do with House K? Well, it's very simple. There is in House K a bunch of vendors. And the vendors here will only sell stuff to you if you're in a guild. Well, fine. You can buy most of this stuff someplace else, but not at these prices. So we have the guild vendors here. So, potion vendor, I would like to trade. What do I like to trade? Well, I want healing pots because I'm down to 26. So, click on that. Hold my control key down, click again, and now I can tell them I want 100. So, each one is 70 platinum pieces, 8 gold, 7 copper or silver, and 5 copper. Grand total is 7,000. I have down here 10,000. So I can actually buy that, but I'm not going to use all my money. So I'm going to go with 25. And the main change is, this is a serious wounds potion. The ones I have now are moderate wounds potions. So it's going to give me an extra 1 dice 8 of healing. So you can buy all of your different potions here. And there's specific ones you like to have. I like to carry cure blindness, disease, and remove curse potions on all my characters. Just in case you're in that quest, you get blinded, or you get cursed, or you get mummy rot. And those potions take care of those automatically. So those are normally the only ones I use. We also have our wand vendor here. And she is able to sell you different wands. And you notice some have the red bar. That means, no, you can't use them. But if you're able to, there it is. And they're, again, cheaper. Normally what you'd have to do is, if you're not part of a guild, you have to go to some of the vendors in House J, House K, House D, and House P to get some of these items. So being in a guild gives you the benefit of going here to House K and going to all the vendors here. to get your wands, your potions, your general vendors are here. Arcane ingredients are here. They all are. And you can, it's a one-stop shopping. It's like a mall. I can get my mail here, everything. I can even get some of the hirelings. Yay! Guild hirelings. They're there. Boom. So it becomes a very good benefit if you want to join a guild. Being in a guild allows me here in House K to go to one stop, pick up all the buffs I need, and have some fun. And that's what it's all about. That's what makes joining a guild profitable. So I can come here, pick up all the stuff I need for a quest, and off I go to the quest. So when you look at joining a guild, the higher the guild is, the more benefits you're going to have with that amenity bar and the buffs you're going to have downstairs in the hold. Is it advantageous to have a higher level guild? Yes, it is. What is the most advantageous? Well, the most benefits you get, if you take a look at it, and we're going to do it right now, rewards. The rewards for your guild, when we look down here, top out at level 150. So level 150 is all you need to get the maximum benefits of joining a guild on the guild airship. If you're joined a guild and the guild is level 1, then even with level 1, you're able to go to House K and buy all that stuff there at House K because you're a member of a guild, even if it's level 1. Here, on the benefits through the social panel, as your guild goes up levels, it can get each one of these benefits and you can unlock them and then purchase them to put on your ship. That's right, you have to purchase all this stuff. So everything you see on board our ship, we've purchased through the guild. So as a guild officer, occasionally what I'll do is I'll come in and I'll find some of the benefits down the cargo hold have gone. And what I'll do is I'll go, the training dummy's gone, or some of these people are gone. I mean, did they disappear? No. They are timed. So each one of these is timed. And when they time out, they disappear. So when I come down here sometimes, for instance, the girl here from House D is gone. And I'm going, okay, so I will run over, use the hook point access through here, which will then show the placeholders. I'll talk to the second mate here, and they'll give me a list of all the crew members that I can purchase. I mean, this one here, this is the navigator, this is that guy over here, that mind flayer. If I want him, it's 4,600 platinum. But look what it says here. It says it's only for 3 days. So if I spend 4,600 platinum, it only gives me the benefit of this dude for 3 days. Now, after I buy the first contract, if I buy a second one for 4,600 platinum pieces, it then will add another 7 days to it. So once you have them in place, when you add, it gives you double the amount to a maximum duration of 38 days. Every 38 days, I have to come back and completely replenish him. But that's part of being an officer in the guild, and that's your responsibility that you do. So, it's fine. I mean, it does work out in my benefit in the end. If I have a bunch of tunes, and I do, is that I can add money to the bank here. And you'll notice I have 225,000 platinum pieces here in the bank. And I can use that to purchase the amenities that we want to use down here. So, you now have a good idea of what you can get benefit-wise from a guild. And here on board ship and in House K. The big one is quick travel. I can travel to any spot that I'm allowed to go to at my level, all through the harbor, all through the different houses, the 12, the Hall of Heroes, or Three Barrel Cove, Restless Isles, if I have access. If I don't have access to it, it says, no, you don't have access, dude. You can't go there. You're not high enough level. So if I'm not high enough level, they're not going to take me in. Because basically, why go to some place you know you're going to step out and the first creature you run into, or monster, is going to wipe you out. You'll be back on board ship. Eh, that's okay though. So yeah, they will take you around. I'm going to go to the 12. So there's our access point for the 12, all the way over there, and I can run around the 12. And I can explore this area if I want. Oh, it's a little rainy out again today. Oh, that's why they call it Stormcleave. So there's the 12. And you can access, you can run around here. You can go out to Meridia up that path there. There's some quests here to do if you're high enough level. And there's our airship access. Over here, zip right into the marketplace. Ta-da! We're in Marketplace. There's the 12 access point. Yay! So, there you have it, ladies and gents. Hope you've enjoyed our tour today of our Guildless Guild's airship. And we've shown you some of the benefits of going and joining a guild. Specifically, it's going to save you a lot of money on buffs to help your character survive. Hope you enjoyed the tour. This is Summer Magician here on a nice Monday morning. Enjoy your time.